Good morning, tenants. I'm Steve Ersick from Verse Property. What a cold morning it was, and what a timely video this is. Now, with winter here, there's going to be issues with hot water not working, other plumbing issues, and I've got Mark from Watertight Plumbing here with me this morning, and it's just a quick video to give you some tips to help you around the house.
Thanks, Steve. Certainly we have a few little tips that we can help you as the tenant get your hot water back on track. We've got different types of hot water units, obviously that have different issues, so we're going to go through that with you. As a responsibility of a tenant, it is expected that you obviously understand a few simple little things that you can help prevent certain issues arising. Things like blockages, what you should and shouldn't be flushing down the toilets. There's also a few other little things that you could also help the owner out with preventing, nightmare burst pipes, just certain maintainable issues. So we're going to go through all that with the next few little videos. What we have here is an inlet valve, which is one of the common reasons why we'll be servicing a toilet. This inlet valve basically is adjusted to the correct height, and this obviously shuts off at the correct level of water in the system. Normally when these fail, you're going to notice things like constantly running the toilet, you're going to hear that hissing sound all night, and these are just some things to look out for. So just come and have a look over here. Inside here is where you've got the inlet valve, and this obviously adjusts up and down with the water as it lifts up. So just keep that in mind when you do have a plumber over to do a certain issue. If you're hearing a hissing sound or seeing toilet constantly running in the bowl, this is probably more likely the cause. Okay, I know a lot of the tenants would probably think, and just like a lot of others, when we flush it down it goes away and we don't have to see it again. But that's not the case. Toilet paper is okay. Number 2s and number 1s okay. Baby wipes, do not flush them down, because what happens is they get stuck in the pipes, causing blockages. They don't break down correctly, and this is going to lead to blockages. And what's going to happen is we're going to come out there, we're going to use our cameras or our drain machine, we're going to retrieve it from the drain, we're going to get photo evidence of it, and this is going to get passed on to the property manager, and we'll get back charged to the tenant. So just a little helpful tip, do not use baby wipes down the toilet. All the new tenants out there, when you're first moving into a new place, make sure you've paid your account or set up your account with the linter or clean heat. Make sure your gas valve's on at the meter box once this is done, and you're probably going to notice that there will be a little bit of air in the line, which therefore you might find a little bit of a delay with the gas coming through. Make sure you follow all the steps, turn your PowerPoint off and just purge the gas through. Once that's purged through, turn the PowerPoint on and the hot plate will light up. Part of the responsibility of the tenant is to keep on top of maintenance issues. So if you're seeing water dripping down underneath the sink here due to a loose fitting with the trap, or you can see a rusty flexi hose, that could potentially be a risk to burst. You can see here we've got a bit of rust on here, which probably indicates a bit of water. Do the right thing and just let the owner know, or the property manager, because it's obviously going to save on making an insurance claim with the swollen, damaged cabinet. So just try and do the righty and have a look through and keep on top of little maintenance issues that could be arising.
Now,
for tenants with a storage hot water unit, just like the one I've got on the side of me here, a few simple little things that you can do to help diagnose the problem before calling a plumber out. If you're feeling like your hot water is just not hot enough, and you can confirm there is a flame on the pilot light, you more than likely have a faulty tempering valve. This mixes hot and cold water together, giving you a desired temperature. More likely you need to call us over, we need to come over and change the valve. Another thing you might find with the stormy weather, you're going to have big gusts of wind, and you're going to probably find that the pilot light could be going out. One of the simple things you can do for that, you just safely take the cover off, like I've done over here. You stick your head under here, and you can clearly see a flame. Now, if that flame is there, that confirms you've got gas going to it, and there's heat. Okay, now we've confirmed the pilot light's gone out, more likely due to a stormy weather event. You could also find that some of you guys may have the covers half hanging off or not even present. Make sure that cover is there. This cover prevents the air and the fluing system to work correctly. Now we've confirmed there's no pilot light and it's gone out from the storm. What we need to do, you need to turn your dial to the off position, turn it to the spark position, hold it down for 10 seconds, push the igniter. Once you see a flame in there on the pilot light, keep holding it for another 10 to 15 seconds. Once you let go of this and the pilot light's still on, you can now turn your knob to the heat temperature and you'll hear the flame go on. This is normally all on the back of the cover with the lighting instructions.